Hi, my name is DJ Morris, and this is going to be my final presentation for the course that we built during the semester. And I'm going to introduce you to it, give you a quick little walkthrough, go over some of the different aspects of the course and what I hope to achieve during the course of explaining it. I'll try to touch base on just a couple of little things, but the name of the course is going to be ESL 101. It's English as a Second Language for Beginners. I've never embarked on this type of assignment before. I've never built a course or designed a lesson plan to this magnitude, and there were some challenges with it that I'll go over as I get in here. But once you get enrolled in the course and it pops up in your course catalog, it'll show up here on the current courses that you're enrolled in, and you just click on the link here, and it will take you into the course home. And over here are the different tabs that I have available. We have the course home, which is what we're currently looking at here, where we can post different messages that need to be done. If we click on the Start Here page, this will take us in just a little brief introduction of myself and what they need to do to get started in the course, a description of the course, some of the course content. Basically, this just goes step by step through the different weeks, what assignments are available, and I'll go more into that as we proceed. The syllabus was challenging to design and build, because then not only did I have to redefine the sections on the syllabus, but I had to make sure that everything matched up to each week and what we were trying to accomplish. And I wanted to make sure there was plenty of interaction from, in a asynchronous environment where they could interact with me as well as interact with each other. And part of that is done through the storytelling mode that I have built into this lesson plan. And I took advantage of a lot of different videos from YouTube and from the Khan Academy, and there was just a lot of really good information to use. But if they start here, they can go through the syllabus. They can look at the beginning ESL, different sections here that we're going to be going through, and just to overall go over the syllabus in general. And then over here we're going to have section 1, and this is going to be the first 4 weeks that the students are interacting with me as well as interacting with each other. They have chapters and they assign material reading. There's also the McGraw-Hill's language lab that I provided a link to so that they could listen to audio recordings of over 40 pronunciation exercises assigned to each one of the chapters from the book. And the biggest thing is they're going to be creating a story. And this story, so some of their journal entries and the story creation videos that they're going to be going through is designed to help create this story at the end that they can read to one another back and forth. So not only do they get to practice writing in English, but they get to speak it as well as hear it. And it's a three-prong situation for them to get the most out of this beginner's course. And each week is broken down just like this with hyperlinks for them to get where they need to go to. And through their journal entries, they'll be able to read each other's and also comment on each other's. If we go to the shared journal, I can show you over here that they have access. I already pre-made each one of the different weeks so that they could get in here and interact with each other. And they're going to be posting stuff about like their location, where they live, everyday activities, stuff about their family, people, just anything that they can talk about. And those different things from the journals are incorporated in the actual assignment task as well too, to help them build that final story. And accessibility should be pretty easy for them to follow along. Each section's laid out per each week. There is an opportunity for them to be able to message me as well too if they have any questions, and that link has been provided for them. And when they get into, and that's through faculty information, but section 3, and for some reason my internet wants to keep shutting off. Let me just click it back on here real quick. Reload it. Do apologize. Sorry about that. Had a little snafu with the internet connection. So where I left off, we were going into the section 3 area here. In the final week, their final assessment is going to be reviewing another student's paper, as well as they have to submit, kind of like what I'm doing right now. They have to submit a video submission where I can give them feedback, and we're going to go over in their story main point of view, main idea, and then after they review each other, so they're going to get to read each other's stories as well as hear each other's stories with those different videos. And it's worth 100 points for their final presentation. And if we go back into week 11, which I believe is their final story submission. And this is where they'll submit that final short story. And it's just going to be a short story, nothing more than a page. I'm not trying to overwhelm beginning English students. Just want to give them an opportunity to make sure that each week they're assigned a video learning, a video they can learn different aspects of the main ideas, the themes, and as they watch those videos and they read their assignments, they should be able to incorporate those into the lesson plan. And so one of the things that the assignment is asking for is interaction. And so this is really tailored around interacting with each other, and they can do that through the shared journal as well as through the final story submissions. And they can also interact with me through the weekly weekly journal entries, where I will be posting in there as well too. And so as far as challenges, just trying to, I think the biggest challenge for me wasn't necessarily finding material that I could use. It was more along the lines of making sure that there was a consistent flow where the assignments made sense for that week, for the readings, the assignments made sense for the videos, and that it all came together at the end into a final assignment that they could do that would give them the max benefit from everything that they learned. Without overwhelming them. It's like I didn't want to do a 2 or 3 page story, just a 1-page short story where they could incorporate all the aspects of what they were, sharing with everybody, as far as sharing where they live, the weather, family, daily activities, things that they do, so that they could incorporate that into that short story. I do think, as far as changing things, I don't know. I don't know if my lesson here is as developed as what maybe somebody else's lesson might be, just because of the lack of experience I have in developing lesson plans. But I'm pretty proud of everything that I accomplished for my first time creating a class like this. I do believe that this is a lesson plan that I can tweak as I start using it, and I honestly believe that all of this information is pertinent. It is good information, and it will help walk the students through where they need to be at the end of the semester. The attainable goal is that they can read their one-page short story out loud for the classroom through doing these different exercises and from reading their assignments and practicing the pronunciation of these different words. And I do believe it goes right along with the syllabus. And I worked really hard. I had a lot of fun with this assignment. I dedicated a lot of time to it. I felt like I got done faster than maybe other people did just because of the amount of time that I wanted to put into it and the changes that I wanted to make. Um, but overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with how everything turned out. I felt like this section here, the start here, in comparison to what, other instructors start here pages, I did add, if you go into the course content, the additional information was just the textbook, links to the YouTube and the Khan Academy, things they would need for technology. I hope I hit all of the points. I felt like I got good feedback from the peer reviews, and so I really hope that this hit the mark. And I look forward to any feedback that can be given to how I can improve this, make it better, because this is something that I would like to be able to come back and reference to and use in the future when I do start teaching um, as an ESL instructor. So hopefully that hits all the points. This was an amazing class and a wonderful journey, and thank you for all the added instruction and patience. This has been a hard semester, so once again, thank you. And please give me any feedback that you have. I look forward to it.